Hi, everyone, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. My name is Chanel. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. So this reading is intended for water signs. Oh my goodness, the devil. Hey. This reading is intended for water signs who are in a situationship, a relationship, whatever the case may be, or whatever the title is, or no title. We're taking a look at you and your person's energy. I've decided to do this by elements because my bi-weekly love readings will be out soon, so I need to also be working on those. I might start doing these by signs. I'm not sure. We'll see. It just depends on the time that I have available for readings. But my love readings are starting to look more at you, and what you can do for yourself in regards to your love life. So I wanted to be able to look at you and your person's energy in a read. So if you are watching for a water sign, you may want to reverse the roles because it could feel as though I'm speaking to you about your water sign. So just you kind of pick which area you resonate with, okay? All right, looking into your energy. This is great. I mean, it may not feel great because you're in the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, but your person is in the Two of Cups. Your shared energy is the Ten of Cups. What Spirit's working on within this connection is the Ten of Pentacles. And Seven of Swords is the underlining energy of your reading. So as I'm looking at your energy for you water signs, this is something that you've been dealing with for a while. This is not someone new from what I'm seeing here. There's an energy of turning your back to this connection. I feel like you have gotten into a space in your life where you're starting to look at this as something that will never work. Something that perhaps you really wanted, but regardless of what you've tried, it's not coming into fruition the way that you want. I feel as though you've been spending a lot of time looking at your past, looking at different relationships that perhaps have been going or went the same way this one seems to be going. There's an energy of feeling as though your efforts are not enough. And so I feel like you've decided to change direction. Part of the issue with this situation is that it feels like a risk. There's such a lack of stability here from what I'm seeing that it's almost beginning to feel like this is no longer something that you want to keep doing. There's an energy from you, water signs, where you feel as though this person is never going to offer you what you want. And it looks like they're just going to keep taking what you have to give. As I'm looking into your person's energy, they're in the Two of Cups. So very different energy, right? With this Seven of Swords in the reverse, it's kind of like this veil has been over this person's eyes about this connection. And they probably thought that you wouldn't leave. So they took you for granted because that's your energy, is feeling as though you've been taken for granted, deciding that you don't want to keep doing this, right? This person is not worth your time. I feel like that's your realization, is that you want to leave, that you need to leave. This person could have even tried to apologize to you, or if they have not tried to apologize yet, I am seeing an apology. Yeah, it doesn't look like this person apologized to you yet. But they're moving into a space of realizing what you meant to them. If this is something that it feels like you were never getting anywhere, I'm seeing that what you're not realizing is that this person is having a huge realization about what this relationship was. I feel as though you've made the decision to stop reaching out to this person. It looks like perhaps in the past you would try to see where they were at or what they wanted. And they weren't giving you clarity, right? You had no real clarity about the direction of this. it feels as though this person is committed to something else. For some of you, your person, you feel like they're already in a relationship with someone else, or you know they're in a relationship with someone else. For others of you, this person could just be very committed to their way of life. They could like being single. And then there's an energy here of someone wanting to be like the people's champion, you know, being way more concerned about what other people think than what you think, or allowing their environment to dictate the way that they move. It's like this person has spent a lot of time thriving on the approval of others or the attention that they get from others. And so it's almost like they minimize you in their quest for approval. I feel like the people that they want approval from are people that don't genuinely support them. And so I feel like for you, that's part of your confusion around this relationship is like, why do people matter to you when they don't love you the way that I do? Why is it that people can do the least for you and you show up for them, right? But you don't see the value of what I'm bringing to this equation. I feel like Spirit is asking the both of you at this time to look at what you're committed to. And I feel like that's a huge issue in this relationship because this person feels like their commitment is everywhere but with you. And you feel like you've been extremely committed to this relationship and to this person, almost to the detriment of your own self-worth. So it's interesting because I'm feeling you resenting offers, you know, resenting attention or time, and really going back within to yourself. You know, perhaps you're spending more time with your own family, with your friends, or trying to make yourself happy because it feels like this person didn't really care about your happiness, right? It was kind of like it was just about them. So I feel as though for you at this time in your life, water signs, you might be doing some healing. You might have just decided you're not going to go looking for love, or you're not going to ever invest in someone again the way that you invested in this person. For a lot of you, I feel like you're getting into a space of deciding that you need to invest in yourself. And I'm going to tell you right now, that was the whole point of what's been happening, is that I feel like you all have been so giving to people in your life, regardless of what they've shown you or how they've treated you or showed up for you. So this is an interesting lesson because this person treated you the way that you treat yourself. You know, this is someone who wanted the approval of others to the point they were willing to sacrifice you, right? The one person that they should have held on to. And I feel like if you haven't already come to this realization, you will be very soon, that you were willing to hold on to this person and sacrifice the one person you should have held on to, which was you, right? For this person, I feel like their message from Spirit, what they're supposed to be getting out of this and what the purpose of this is to look at what they're committed to as well. But this has more to do with their external environment, right? This person, I feel like, has a tendency to try to fix things that are broken, but they lack the awareness to understand that Spirit was taking those things out of their life for a reason. Instead, this person, either through their own ego or their own stubbornness, feels the need to keep trying to repeat situations from their past and try to get a different outcome. So I feel like it wasn't until you started taking your attention away from this person that you got on their radar, because this person doesn't seem to live in the present. They don't seem to show up in the now. It's like they keep trying to go back and rewrite some story from their past to have a different outcome. And that could be with people, that could be with situations. But they weren't ready to let that go. And so even though you were a blessing, you were literally this person's blessing for whatever they went through in the past, instead of them viewing it that way, they chased all these things that have not worked out, and they kept trying to repeat situations to get a different outcome. What I think is really interesting is that as you pull your energy away from this person, you're no longer a part of their present, and you're no longer a part of their life. So in essence, you've become one more mistake that they feel like they have to go back and fix. It's almost like this person doesn't put the effort in until the situation is gone. And then they become obsessive about it and they want to fix it, right? I'm not sure why this person creates those types of situations for themselves, where it feels like they ignore the opportunities or they sabotage opportunities, and then they have to go back and try to fix things instead of just doing it right the first time. I have no idea what this person's origin story is that would make them do that, you know? But whatever it is, whatever that hang up is, it's like they are not going to be in a space where they notice or value you until you become a part of their past, because they're so focused on their past that they can't be present with you, you know? And so I feel like what the universe is trying to do is to get you to give to yourself. And in doing that, it's removing you from this person's life, because it's almost like spirit sees, okay, you have a real hard time with noticing blessings that are in front of you now because you're so busy looking in your rearview mirror. So we need to make our water sign blessing a part of your rearview mirror for you to see who that person is to you and what they really signified in your life. I see that what all of this is creating is the 10 of Cups. So you may not feel like it, but you are going to move into a space of being happier with this person than you've been in a long time, and being a priority to this person, even though you never thought that you would be. I feel like for the time being, what you're doing is exactly what you're supposed to be doing, even if it hurts or it doesn't feel like it. Because this person, it's like they're not going to love you until you're gone. And it's not that they didn't love you, but it's like until something's gone, they don't realize what they had. Okay? So I'm going to take this over to the extended reading, because I would like to look at how you both are going to get to this 10 of Cups. What is going to happen in this situation? Because I see that 10 of Cups is what's being created. But with you not wanting anything to do with this or feeling upset, it's very hard to know how that's going to happen, right? So we're going to take a look at that. I'm going to take a look at what the purpose of this time in your life is for you, as well as what you should be doing about love, yourself, this person, what's being created for your future. I'll pull some love messages, write a few cards to be able to give you clarity on really what's going on now, as well as what will be created in the future for this connection. So if that is something that you are interested in, feel free to check it out. The link is in the description box. If this reading was able to provide you with clarity about what is going on in your love life, please don't hesitate to hit that like button or leave me a comment. And I will speak to all of you again soon when I am releasing the bi-weekly love readings in the next few days. Bye.